Hi everyone, welcome back to the session. So we will be working on the project of the NLP, which will be doing the side by side. On the other hand, for the session to be stay continue. So the today topic will be the AR and the VR. So it's all about the reality and the augmentation reality. It's all about uh, adding some layer to your camera so that can be featured in such a way that seems to you more fascinating and more realistic. So those all those things are there for. So differences are to talk about that augmentation reality is all about having a software which uses a extra layer to that. We use the sensor to test the sensors is there, and in that the software is also plays a really good performance into that. And for VR we usually more into the headset like uh, cameras, sunglasses and all. So we'll be deep dive into the actually quick shot for that, and afterwards we'll be finishing the session for this. So here we have, so AR means that the augmented reality. So this technology adds a digital element like images, text, animation, as I told you, so to the real world and world. So imagine looking through your phone or glasses and seeing extra information layered on top of what's already there. So that's what. Even though the most famous game actually can have a look of the Pokemon Go, that where we are assigned a work for get the Pokemon to there in the real world. So location on your screen. So that's what it is all about, the augmented reality. The virtual reality, if you're gonna have look in that, so immerse you in a completely virtual environment. When you put VR googles like Oculus and PlayStation VR, you are transported to a digital world, and that can interact with the 3D. It blogs out you for a real world to make you feel like you are somewhere else and entirely all together. How do AR and VR works actually? The question arises here. So for the AR uses a camera, as I said, like your phone, scan the environment with special software, and it detects surfaces and places digital objects on them which you can see on your screen. AR apps often rely on GPS, accelerometer, image recognition to know where how to place our digital element in there. So it plays a really actually in part of the camera more of a light, and uses a software to detect the and recognize the actually surfaces and the environment altogether. VR technologies go for that, so we have the headset for it, and that will take you into the some other world entirely. So it's scenes in the front of your eyes. Sensor track your head movement and adjust the images accordingly, giving a sense of depth and immerse. Many VR systems also have controllers for your heads, letting you interact with the virtual world. Components, if you have gonna look up for that. So first of all, here we'll be having a displays like uses of phones or tablets. VR uses a headset, and sensors both need sensors like accelerometers, gyroscopes to detect movement, because that we've been dealing in the real world. So that's the reason. And processing power, if I'm going to talk about the seamless experience should be there. Founder is highly end up for computer gaming console more of a like application gonna check for it that gaming, shopping, design and navigation all together, right? Many more are there. How to get started with the AR and VR development. So tools like AR Core for Android, AR Kit for iOS, and platform like Unity made up actually for the games, and Vuforia can help you create a application. So AR Core for Android and AR Kit for the iOS devices. VR development. So Unity and Unreal engines, these two are really popular for the gaming, but even they actually develop for that things. VR for building VR experiences with supports for the VR headset. These tools allows you to build 3D worlds and interactive experiences. Even though the Meta is also coming to the market to do so. Challenges in AR and VR, so performance requirements. So creating a smooth immersive experiences takes a lots of processing power and memory. So to do so that we need a high amount of data connection, so that it won't give you a ping. So that's what, and the flow flawless gaming experience will be there. So user comfort. In VR, some people experiences motion sickness if there's a mismatch between what they see and how they move. Realistic interactive. So it should be all about the experience, that how you feel actually at the end. So more of a like it should be kind of, I would say that the reality. So realistic as much. So objects and smooth interactively requires advanced skills in 3D modeling and animation. So that's all about the challenges we have discussed, right? And for the future of it, if we talk about, so what could be the future and all? Was that the many competitors are coming into playing this thing. Even for the Nvidia, they have their chipsets into that, and they are also making it out. Even the Meta is also performing and playing in that, and iOS, that the Apple is also in that. So higher quality graphics is the and enhancing interactivity. So these tools are the challenges I have to talk about. Lighter, more comfort devices, wearable, and generator use in every greater use in everyday life, but it should be cost effective actually. So that's what interactive with the AI and the IoT devices. So yeah, to link with the IoT devices, internet net of things. So with AI and integration with AI and IoT, so which means that uh, automate work in there. So for an example of the IoT, to go with uh, signals you can have. So in signals, traffic lights, right, they have their sensors. So they actually, whenever they get actually programmed with the 2 minutes of the green light, let's say, so the signal won't go directly to the server, it goes directly with the nearest server. So that leads you to shorter in time, and local server actually provides you really means that the real time response at the same time. So that's the reason uh, IoT is more preferable over other devices, and connected to the IoT will allow you to more interactive environment. So for an example, you could use AR to monitor health for smart devices in your home, or VR to control IoT and enable machinery remotely. So remotely means that the automation, all those things are about. So new social and the entertainment experiences. So metaverse, as I told you, that the meta also come for the industry into that. So with the metaverse gaming transition, AR and the VR will play a crucial role in creating a virtual social spaces where users actually can socialize, attend events, or even build their own digital work, like that. So gaming experience, I am gonna talk about push VR forwards with a more immersive multiplayer VR experiences. AR gaming will evolve too with better interactivity and social feature that bring friends together in the VR environment. So there is a challenge always. So more accessible and affordable. So lower the cost and easy deployment tools. So how we can fastly get into the market. So that's what the deployment tools will be talking about, and the lower the cost is also. So demand increases, which means that the cost also gonna be play a high role. AR and VR devices will more become the affordable, making them accessible to wider audience. Will be a challenge, but can be possible. Privacy and ethical consideration. So here we have the all the data is being recorded in real time. So the theft is already. So it can be a use of the data breach easily by anyone if somebody is get into your device. So as a what is the actually privacy and the security sentences here integrate in our lives. There will be a concern around data privacy, especially since these devices can capture a lot, right, personal information. Future regulation will likely address privacy issue for the users. So once you someone get your password or something devices, even just having a device can be unlocked easily, and the data can be shared easily actually through that. And even though the company knows very well about you, that how you have to be treated, so that the company get benefits of all this thing. So mental health and considerations, so extend use of the technology can impact a mental well-being. So future AR deployment may focus on the minimizing negative effects like a motion skin sickness in VR and overstimulation in iron. So if I have to sum up with the future, so AR and the VR is filled with potentially, and as technology becomes more refined, so it's likely to be reshaped how we work, learn, shop, socialize, and interact ourselves. So that's what actually uh, our session all about for the today, that the AR, augmentation reality, and the VR, virtual reality. Augmentation reality, again I had to talk about. So it's all about a software that gives you a layers of the real things into that, and VR is all about something different that will take you into the virtual reality where it was not there, but you feel it actually. You get into the some other world entirely and enjoy the life for that. So that's all of my time with the today. That's end the session, and see you in the next, catch you in the next. Then bye, peace.